Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Cindy Love and Stitch, a channel about cross stitching, and in this video I share all my projects, my whips, my haul, my plans, my finishes, my FFOs, everything that has to do with cross stitching. But first of all, I want to thank you all for subscribing. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please push the subscribe button down below, or give me a thumbs up, or ring the bell, because then that means you will get a notification if there's a new video up. I believe I heard so. Well, it's been a while. It's been about 4 weeks since I filmed my last video, because the kids had their spring break of 2 weeks, and the weather in Holland is like autumn, sometimes even winter. 2 weeks ago we had some hailstorms here, and it's windy, it's rainy. I don't know what's happening, guys, but it's no spring or summer here. Well, sometimes we have one day that the sun is shining, but you know, today it's really windy again and cold, and it's so weird. But at the other hand, everything's really green. That's what rain does, you know, makes everything look really fresh and bright and green. So that's the other side of the story. But let's dive into cross stitching, because I have a finish and I'm so happy with this finish. First of all, because it looks really pretty, but second of all, let me tell you, I had 3 babies, 3 birds. I did them all at home, and I was like, I'm gonna do this. I will surrender to everything that will happen, and I'm gonna do this. I can do this. So that all went really well, but this piece gave me a headache. Felt like labor, but it's done now. I will show you which one it is. You will know it by now, and maybe you're fed up with it like I am. No, I'm really happy it's done. But it was an intense process. Fruit of the Spirit by Plum Street, and it's a gorgeous piece. I love all the colors. I love the details in this one. That's what makes it so pretty. But it was intense because of all the 1/2. No, that's not true. The 1/1, I'm sorry. The 1/1 stitching and a lot of back stitching. And it looks really pretty because of that. But oh man, I had to frog a lot, especially with the 1/1. And the letters are 1/1, and the small birds you see are 1/1. And the houses have a lot of back stitching and a lot of details. In this house you can see the bricks, the middle house. And there's so much happening in this piece. This little bird over here. And these 2 little birds over there. So this was a lot of work because I had to frog a lot, and which is my own fault, of course. But I'm so happy it's done. And this is stitched on a 32 count. I have my notes here, so sometimes I will look down. 32 count light mocha of Zweigart, and I have stitched them with DMCs, all the asked for DMCs. And I think I will frame this one, because it took me a lot of work, and I really like it. It's pretty, it's really pretty. The Fruit of the Spirit by Plum Street Samplers. So, yay! Next week I will go and shop for frames. I will go to the Action. It's a Dutch store in Holland. In Holland the stores are reopening again for real now. So, well, we'll see what happens. So next week I will shop and go find some frames for this one. One frame for this one. And I will frame it myself. So that was my Fruit of the Spirit. And I will show you the I don't know. Should I show you the pattern one more time? I don't know why, but well, I'm doing it anyway. This is it. Okay, so now you can see how it's framed in this picture. I love that frame, to be honest. I think I will try to find a frame like that because I think that's really pretty. And it's kind of a weird size because it's a bit of a square pattern. It's not really, it doesn't fit a regular size frame. So I hope I can find something. And if I can't, I will, I don't know, I will think of something creative to finish it. Fruit of the spirit. Love, joy, peace. That's so true. Then, my whips. Well, I'm curious, how did your Stitch Mania go? I did a Monogamous Mania. I told you that in the last video because of the kids. They were home for almost 3 weeks for holiday. So I did not want to start a lot of new things or, you know, a lot of attention goes to the family when it's holiday. So I wanted to focus on 2 pieces, and I did focus on 2 pieces that I will show you right now. It was kind of a Monogamous Mania. 2 pieces, Monogamous Mania. The ones who follow me on Instagram know this one because I shared the pictures on Instagram, and a lot of people stitched this, so I think you all know this. And it is again, a Plum Street pattern. It's Sweetheart Hill. Yay! I think you all know this. Emily C stitched this. Gorgeous. Also framed this. Gorgeous. And some other Floss Tubers also did this one. Sweetheart Hill. And this is really pretty. I love the colors, and I like the pinks and still the authentic look of the piece. And the frame, this frame, man, look at the frame. Isn't that's so pretty? I want to frame this one as well when it's done. And what I will do, tonight I will edit this video, at least what I will try. And it will be the first time I will put in some pictures. So I hope it will work. So I will put in a picture over here of how this one looked the last time I showed it to you. Over there, okay? And where I'm at right now. I hope it will work editing in the pictures. Ooh. And this is where I am at right now. Sweetheart Hill. And I'm stitching this on a 36 count doubloon by Picture This Plus. And I love the brightness of the colors in combination with the warmth of the fabric color. I did convert some of the colors because they did not all look good on this fabric. So the color of the house, I changed the color of the house. And I changed the white. Are you seeing this? Because I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. The white beneath the house, I changed that. It should have been an ecru, but that did not show up on my fabric. So I changed that to a regular white, a DMC. And I'm stitching this all with the DMCs, but I have to say, if I would do this again, I think I would not have used the DMCs, but the original colors, which are the Classic Colorworks and Weeks Dye Works, because then it would have been more variegated, especially the grass. I think that would have been more pretty. So this is it. Let me show you up close. They're still a bit headless. They don't have their heads yet. Well, the guy has, but I don't like the color. It doesn't show up, so I will change that color too. Or maybe I will just leave their heads off. But I've stitched a lot on this one. If you looked at the picture, if it worked to edit the picture. You see, I did a lot on this one. And I think I can finish this in not too long, so this will stay in my rotation for the next few weeks. Cheers, some tea. Oh, it's so windy outside. Man. So this is Sweetheart Hill by Plum Street Samplers. My first whip, my Monogamous Mania whip. And I will show you the colors I'm using. These are the colors. These are pretty, aren't they? I love them. So bright, so cheery. And the color changes I made, the house, according to the pattern, the house had to be stitched with, where did I put it? Oh, over here. Sorry. Had to be stitched with 347 Holy Berry. That's the classic Colorworks Holy Berry. The DMC is 347, but I stitched it with a 498 with this one. That looked better on the fabric. And I replaced the ecru beneath the house for white, that piece. And the rest is the same, I think, but I will only change the colors of their faces because I did the, you see, I did the guy's face, but it doesn't show up. So I will change that to another kind of skin tone color. So that's my Sweetheart Hill. And I love stitching on this. I'm stitching this in hand with the sewing method. And the reason I love that so much is because it's going quite fast, you know? That's nice. It's really, I like doing that. So I want to do that more often, stitch with the sewing method. And I'm stitching it 1/2 on 36 count, which I already told you. So, okay, that was my first Monogamous Mania piece, which I will keep in my rotation for the next few weeks because it's heading towards a finish. The second one, and I will also put a photo in. I will try right here. Yes, okay. And this is Feather Fairy by Mirabilia. These bags are from The Action. I use them as my project bags. They're just a great size. Not expensive, and you can reuse them. So, because I don't want to, rather not use the plastic ones. I do have them, but you know, this is better. But first, a picture. Mirabilia Feather Fairy. Look at this. This is so cute. Feather Fairy. And she will be quite big, I believe, for a Mirabilia. She will be, I'm stitching her on a 32 count natural linen by Zweigart. And she will be 13 inch by 15 inch. No, that's not really big, but it's also not small. And these are the beads and the Krynex over here. I will take them out so I can show you more better. These are the little. I've never beaded before, so I'm really curious how that will go. Antique glass beads, Mill Hill beads. And these are the Krynex, which I hear different stories about. Some of you don't like to stitch with Krynex, so I'm curious how that will go once I get there. These two. And I think this pattern is a good one to start with Kreineck and beading, because it does not have a lot of beads in Kreineck, so I can practice. Because I want to do more Mirabilias in the future. They're just so pretty and fun to stitch. She's really fun to stitch. But now I will show you where I'm at. She's still in my Q-snap, I'm sorry. But I'm still working on her regularly. I'm still working on her. Look. Ah! Look at her skirt. It's a feather skirt. I want one. I want a skirt with feathers. Maybe I will make one for myself someday. Look at the colors. I love the blues and I love the yellow goldish tones. And what I stitched, well, I edited a photo so you saw it, but I stitched this. And now I'm stitching here, and I did this little piece. This is the end of her skirt. I will show you in the picture, so maybe you'll see more clear. Is that the end? Yes, I believe it is. If you look here, no, I don't think you will be able to see, but I'll try. But no, that's not true. Wait. Is that? Yeah, it is. This is that little piece over there. Is here. That means her arm will come over here. I hope I'm right. I'm having my doubts. But this is Mirabilia, Feather Fairy, and I'm stitching her with all the Asked for DMCs. I will show you the colors because they're so great. Ah! I'm in love with these colors. Love, love, love. Love this one. Love this one. Love this one. Ta-da-ta! Look how pretty they are. A lot of colors. So gorgeous. I love this electric blue. Oh, that's so pretty. But also this one, this pink, where will that go, you know? I think that's funny. When you look at a pattern, you don't see how many colors are in that pattern. So these are the colors. And I will show you how it looks like on the fabric. Pretty, isn't it? So this is my Mirabilia Feather Fairy, and I'm stitching this on a 32 count natural linen by Zweigart, which I already told you, I believe. And is there something else I want to share with you about this one? I don't think so. I do want to stitch some more on this one, so it will be part of my plans for the next few weeks, because it's just so much fun to stitch on. So this will be in my rotation together with Sweetheart Hill. Then, well, I believe that were the things I have been working on. So cheers. What's next? I need my notes now. So let me see. Oh, I'm up to haul. Okay. First, my first haul. Where are you? Didn't I? I left some. No, where is it? I left something upstairs, I think. A nice one. So, well, I'm gonna edit anyway, so I will go upstairs now and get it, and I will be back in. Really weird, I cannot find it because I had Little Fawn by Mareka, and it just walked away, I think. doesn't want to be filmed. So I think I will show you that in the next video. That really sucks. Cannot find it. Okay, well, too bad. Next video. My first haul is this one. Mandala butterfly. Look at these colors. And I think when I will stitch this, I will stitch it on a bit more warm color. I think that will be really pretty. I've never stitched with these colors before. I don't usually, but I love this one. So I bought this from Etsy, from an Etsy shop. And I don't know what the company name is, to be honest. Angelina? I hope I'm I'm giving you the right information. But I really like it. Mandala butterfly. I'm not sure when I will start this, but I just, it's something different for me, so that's fun. Then, Liz Matthews. I think you saw her video. She has a new freebie out, and it's a really pretty one. I love it. So I printed that out, and I cannot show you the pattern because, well, if you want it, you can subscribe to her newsletter. Go to her website, Hello from Liz Matthews. You can subscribe, and in that newsletter you will receive the freebie and a lot more other news and nice stuff. So I will try again, put a picture of the freebie here. So subscribe to her newsletter and stitch the freebie. It's a nice one, it's a pretty one. I will do it on a darker fabric, I think, with some warm tones. I like that. But it's a gorgeous one. It's called Bloom Celebration Small. So go check that out. Then I have some plans. I'm kitting up a few stuff. One of these you saw on Instagram. And I had some really, really positive reactions on this one. But let me show you. This is a story about Pavane. Oh, I will get it out because of the glare. Pavane of Long Dog Samplers. Oh, and I love this piece. I love the pattern, but also the saying. Turn your face to the sun and the shadows fall behind you. That's really true. And, well, I wanted to make this my own. And that's what I like about the Long Dog samplers and these kind of samplers. Because you can, choose your own color. Of course, that's always possible, but this is easy on these patterns. So you can choose your own color, your own fabric, and I wanted to stitch this on a really warm fabric. And then I saw in a pattern of Katie Barrick, I saw this, the Dutch Sampler, I believe that's called. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I believe it's the Dutch Sampler. But it's stitched, it's one of her newest releases. It's stitched on Havana by Weeks Dye Works. And I saw that fabric and I was like, I love it. So I went to one of my LNS, Soot Idee, Atelier Soot Idee, which I will link down below. And I saw she had it in her shop, so I bought it. So this one will be stitched on 40 count Weeks Dye Works Havana, which I will show you right now. And if you see this, you will drop off your seats. Or maybe I will be the only one, of course. But I just think this fabric is so pretty. The deepness and the warmth, and I don't know. It's a different kind of color. Look, Havana. I didn't iron it, so sorry for that. So pretty. It's a little bit more dark in real life. Maybe if I fold it, it will be more visible. It's a bit more dark. Maybe you found, no. Just shows up lighter than it really is. Pretty, isn't it? So, pavane will be stitched on this. It will also be the first time I will be stitching on 40 count. So, I'm excited about that. And what I did, I posted a picture on Instagram because I was looking for the right color to stitch pavane with. And I love the blues, and especially the combination of brown and blue. I don't know why, but it's brightness and warmth at the same time. I love that combination. I also have it in my house a lot, blue and browns. So I saw this color and I'm in love with this color. This is a DMC 3843. And I just held it against this fabric and I was like, ah! This is gorgeous. So this is how I put it on Instagram to stitch pavane on. And you all loved it. I only had positive comments on this. But the longer I looked at it, the more I thought, isn't this too much? Because the pattern is already, look, it's kind of a, well, it's not busy. Well, it is actually. And then I think it will be too much. So I looked again in my stash, and then I thought about using white, you know, that's also really pretty maybe. This is white. But I don't know, not really. Then I saw number 3761. And I held it against the fabric and showed it to my boyfriend, to my mother, to my brother. Serious. I asked for advice. And I think this one will be the one. Because it's still bright and warm, but it's not, I mean, this is a bit too screamy for me. This is more at ease, more, yeah. So, pavane will be stitched with this blue on Havana 40 count, Weeks Dye Works. And this will be one of my new starts for next week. I cannot wait. I'm so curious how that will be, you know, stitching on 40 count. Never did it before. I've never done it before. So that's Pavane by Long Dog Samplers. And this is, I don't think it will be too big once it will be stitched on a 40 count. It's 109 stitches wide and 235 stitches high. So I'm curious how that will turn out, but you will see that in my next video, because then it will be a new start. Then I also have been kitting up, and Roberts. I showed you guys this the last time, and this is such a gorgeous pattern. I've been in love with this one since I first saw it when I started stitching. Look at this one. I love it because it's a sampler, but it's different. It's just different. So I already ordered the silks, and I showed you them the last time. They are the Soie d'Alger silks. You can also stitch it with DMC, but I never stitch with silk, so I thought I will try that. And then I ordered Antique Ivory, a 36 count. I also ordered this at Atelier Soutidé. And this is it. It's real natural, a real natural color. Oh, here you can see Soutidé. That's her logo. Antique Ivory, 36 count. And I will show you how that will look like with threads. I also had ordered a lighter fabric, a cream, but it was kind of a, it had a kind of a light pink, slightly pink tone in it, and the threads were You know, sometimes when the threads, you lay them on the fabric, they're just like blending in, really gorgeous. And well, I think that's nice, but at this cream fabric, they were just really laying on the fabric, not blending in with the fabric. I hope that makes sense to you. So these are the sills. I haven't put them on a ring yet, so I'm sorry. I will show you I will try to show them to you. A bit creative. Look. These colors, and then the green. And these warmer tones. What do you think? I think it's gorgeous. These ones as well. So this is Antique Ivory. And I cannot wait to start this. And I'm doing this in a 36 count because I read, I'm not sure if that's true. I believe it's true. Someone commented on my last video that these Soie d'Alger are a bit more thicker than the DMCs. So that's why I chose a 36 count and not a 40 count. So that is Anne Roberts. Ta-da! And it's a whole book. It's a whole book with a story about her. I love that, you know, a little bit of history. Oh, not the pattern. So I don't know if it will be a new start soon. Because first I want to start Pavane and finish Sweetheart Hill. And once I finish Sweetheart Hill and started Pavane, maybe then I will start Anne Roberts. And I had contacted someone had contacted me on Instagram and also wants to start this around June, July. So I think we'll start this together. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name now, but I will find you when I start it and we can stitch this together. Anne Roberts. Then something else I have been kitting up. It's a Mirabilia. I've had this for a while. You all know this because a lot of you stitched this. Aphrodite. She's one of the mermaids of Mirabilia, and this is the one I love most. Of course, I love the blues, but I also love the. I don't know. I like her face and the way she's. How do you call that? Her pose. I love her pose. And I have ordered all the DMCs and the beadings, so the material package. But I don't know on what fabric I will stitch this. If you see this is on a kind of a grayish. I believe it's stitched on a 32 count Twilight Blue linen by Wichelt. But I'm not sure I want to do it on this one. I'm thinking about doing it on a little bit more warm dirty blue, a smoky blue, or a bit of a dirty greenish kind of fabric. But I haven't decided yet what fabric that will be. I have all the DMCs here, but I haven't put them on a ring yet, so it'll be a bit like this. Yay! I'll show you a few of the colors. Leather blues. Oh, wait. These are already on floss stacks. I'll show you these. I buy these floss tags from the Handwerk Boutique. It's also an L&S here in Holland, in Roden. They have a lot of nice stuff. And I want to visit them soon. Annemiek, one of the owners also, I believe it's one of the owners, I hope. She also has a floss tube, so I will link her down below. She recently recorded one, and they have some really nice products over there. And they're in Groningen. So it is, well, I think about 2-hour drive for me. So I don't go there. I've never been there before, but I do want to go. So see you soon, Annemiek. A few of the colors, and then I also have ordered the material pack. I don't know why, but it's so much fun to receive the material pack. And I ordered this on the Stitch Company. And everything's in here. Oh, I'm getting a bit scared when I look at this, at all the beads and cry neck. Sorry for the glare, I will not take it out. But, well, only the fabric and then I can start this one. So I've been getting up a lot of stuff. That was my Aphrodite. Then I saw the video of Modern Folk Embroidery. I think you all know him, Jacob. And he told me about a Dutch magazine called Borduurblad. And sometimes I buy it. They don't sell it everywhere, but you can also find it online, Borduurblad. And he told in his video he had designed a pattern for Borduurblad and also gave them an interview. And so I bought it, of course, but I haven't read it yet. So I thought maybe it's fun to read it together. This is the magazine. Borduurblad. First a sip of tea. Well, what's in here? Let me see. This is the first thing I see. That's a fun pattern. So this is a magazine which also comes with different kind of patterns. As you can see, these are the patterns. And they have, I believe, a new one every month. I'm not sure. I don't know. Sorry, I just don't know. Then they have... Oh, look. I don't know if you like me showing this, Simone, but Simone of Atelier Soet Idee, the owner, gave an interview in this magazine. I will show it. That's Simone. And I've never met her, but I have the feeling I already know her, of course, because I order a lot at Atelier Soet Idee. And she's also organizing a retreat, a stitching retreat. And that will be my first stitch retreat in November. So I can't wait to go there. Thank you, Simone, for organizing it. So if you want to know a little bit more about Soet Idee and about stitching, well, buy the magazine, because you can also meet Simone. So that's fun. And here is our Jacob. Hello, Jacob. With his really pretty bloods. And what he designed for Borduurblad. Look at this. Ah! Yay! Thank you so much, Jacob. Thank you. I really love it. And he's also in here with an interview of how he started and, you know, about modern folk embroidery. And yeah, that's really nice. And he also shares a few pretty merklappen. That's how you call samplers in Holland. Merklap. Sampler sounds more, I don't know. Sounds better. Then there is another one. Oh, maybe you have seen this on the internet. It's called Cross Stitch for the Earth. It's a book, and it contains a lot of patterns about the environment and well, about the earth and all that kind of stuff. This is a photo. And one of the patterns is over here. They're really bright and fresh patterns. I like them. Look at this, a lot of nice colors. So the book is called Cross Stitch for the Earth. It's nice. And one of the patterns is also in here. This one I showed you. So that will be fun. And then there's also there's also a puzzle in here. I don't know why I'm showing this. And some other stuff, punch needle. There's also a bit of punch needle. And also a book here about beaded embroidery. And this is about botanical embroidery. It's also a new trend, I believe. And this is Loes. She's also Dutch, and she has started stitching not even too long ago, I believe, but she's the owner of Jungle Embroidery. She's on Etsy, and one of her patterns is this. So she designs like the jungle, a lot of plants. That's her passion. So you can find her on Etsy, Jungle Embroidery. Also really nice. And then I believe that's it. Yeah, that's about it, I believe. Oh, there are also a few patterns they share in this one. And they are by Artacy Designs. Look at these. These are really nice. So if you want to read this, because it's really nice borduurblad, you know, you can find it on their website. And they're also on Facebook and on Pinterest and on Instagram. So pay them a visit. And that's my haul. Well, because I cannot show you my little fawn by Mareka, because it disappeared. Weird. Disappeared weird. I believe that's about it, guys. Let me see in my notes if I am not forgetting anything. Oh, wait, one more thing. I want to concentrate on finishing Plum Street Sampler's Food of the Spirits, find a frame for it. And then I thought I also have my Winter Blessing, which you all know, of course. Well, I'm not sure if you all know. If this is the first time watching, you don't. But I want to frame my Winter Blessing, and it's a weird size. So I looked on the internet to order one, a size frame that fits this, but it's expensive. It's expensive. So because I'm going for frame shopping next week, I will try to find one for this one. If that doesn't work, I still want this frame, so I need to figure out. So this is my Winter Blessing, the one I'm talking about. So I will focus on framing this and on framing Food of the Spirits. And I just wanted to show you this one more time. It's just, I'm really happy with it, so. And what else? Oh, are you kidding me? Look what I find beneath my Winter Blessing. She's back, little fawn. There you are, bad girl. I'll take it out of the package because of the glare. So this is still a little piece of haul. I'm glad she turned up. And this is by Mareka, little fawn. And this is a kit. And I just like this. It's so cute. Isn't it cute? I think it's cute. And this comes with all the threads. It's packed like this. And there's also, the Aida is also, it's a nice fabric. It's nice Aida. I don't really like stitching on Aida. Well, I like to stitch on Aida, but I don't like the look of it because you can see all the squares. I don't know why, but this one is, maybe I will try it on this one because it looks really, it's a bit of variegation, and it's a smaller count, I believe, so maybe I will try it on Lieda. And it's not a really big piece. It's, let me see. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Little fawn, little fawn. I don't know. Well, I don't know. It doesn't say. Well, I think it's somewhere, but I cannot find it right now. But the fabric size is this. So it will not be too big. And this was just, I loved the picture. And there are other patterns that are like this, but not the little fawns, but I believe there's also a rabbit kind and a squirrel. And, you know, if you want to look at these, go to Mareka. And her patterns can be found on petals.com, I believe, petals. I will try and find their website and link it down below because they have really nice patterns. But I'm glad I found it so I can show it to you. Yay! Well, I believe this is it. Yeah, I believe this is it. And I see I'm already filming for over 45 minutes, so it's okay like this. Well, a little bit of life update. Well, the weather sucks, but everything else here in this family is going, well, a lot is happening with 3 kids all the time, but we're doing well. And we're having fun. We're having some really, really loving moments together. Also some shitty moments. It's part of being a family, but we feel connected, and that's most important to me as a person and as a mom, that we are, you know, a family. So what else is going on here? Let me see. Well, I'm not sure. I think that's about it. We worked in the garden a lot. Well, we tried to work in the garden. We had a few sunny days, and on that days we worked in the garden. Maybe I will show you some pictures next time, because I really like to, you know, work with the flowers and making a nice home, making a nice garden. It's nice to come home and look at flowers and green. So that's what I'm doing. And for now, well, waiting for the sun to shine. So I'm wishing you all a really, really nice couple of weeks. I'm thinking about doing my next video, doing a stitch along, because, you know, sometimes I don't have a lot of progress, but I do want to connect with you all. So I think, well, maybe I will try that, a stitch along, because I also have a tripod now. I'm filming this on a tripod. Yay! So I can do a stitch along, because then I can set up my phone the right way so you can see what I'm stitching while I'm chatting with you. So let me know if you like that, if you like me to film a stitch along or not, and maybe I will do it and try to tell you something about myself, some other things than stitching. Yeah, I think I will try that in 2 weeks, a stitch along, and then in 3 or 4 weeks another floss tube. Hi everyone, I forgot to say bye-bye. I had to cut the video at the end. So it's the next morning now and I'm still editing. My daughter is laughing at me. Okay, there she is. Oh, she doesn't want to be filmed. So, but I just wanted to say, because I had to cut off the film like that, I just wanted to say bye-bye. See you next time. Have a nice weekend. Have lots of stitchy fun and with your loved ones. And see you next time. Bye-bye.